Amazon FBA is not worth starting in 2023 if you're trying to do old school private label or wholesale techniques. And that's because Amazon is oversaturated, China, the recession, and two other reasons I will explain later in this video. In 2023, Amazon stock has had quite the journey, profits jumping up and down before rising significantly at the end of the year. On top of that, Amazon has 9 million sellers and 4,000 new sellers joining every single day, which means selling on Amazon is getting really saturated. In 2013, Amazon's total net revenue was $74 billion, and it's grown every single year. And last year, there were over $500 billion in sales on Amazon. E-commerce is growing like crazy every year. The pie is getting bigger. As of 2023, Amazon had a 37.8% share of the e-commerce market in the United States. And over 79% of consumers visit Amazon to begin their searches for the products, regardless of whether they end up purchasing on there or not. More than 50% of sales on Amazon are from third-party sellers. That's people like you and me selling our products on Amazon. E-commerce and Amazon continue to grow. That means the amount of money that you can make off Amazon is also going to grow. Over 40% of Amazon sellers have made at least $100,000 selling on the platform. Amazon consistently receives over 2 billion visitors every month. In October 2023, Amazon received 2.4 billion visitors. There are over 310 million active customers on Amazon. 80% of those are from the US, accounting for more than 230 million US customers. There are currently more than 2 million active sellers who use the Amazon marketplace to sell their products. And of this number, 1.1 million are in the US. As long as people are buying things from Amazon, you will still be able to make money selling things on Amazon, although the method may change. As long as people are buying things on Amazon and these numbers continue to increase, there will always be opportunities to make money selling on Amazon, although the way to do it may change. There's a lot of different ways to sell on Amazon that have emerged over the years. Number one on this list is retail arbitrage, where you can buy from retail sites for a discount and flip it on Amazon for the increased price, and keep the products after you subtract out all the Amazon FBA fees. This still works, but the problem is you need to consistently go to retail sites and try to find deals and products to flip. It's a very manual process. The problem is this is not passive income. You constantly need to look for new products to sell, package them, and send them into the Amazon warehouse. A second big method I see is wholesale. This is where you can find one product to sell by going to wholesale sites. Tundra.com used to be a big one, but now they're closed down, where you can buy products for 50% off or more and then flip it on Amazon for the increased price and buy this product again and again. The problem with this model is you're competing against a lot of other sellers selling the same product, and sometimes you're even competing up against the manufacturer themselves. The amount of competition and still need for manual work consistently to find these deals on these wholesale sites and then list them onto Amazon. This method is not ideal for a lot of people. Moving on to 3, one of the most popular methods I see today, and that is private label. To eliminate this competition that comes with wholesale, where you're competing against many other sellers and maybe even the manufacturer, is by creating your own product with your own listing. So this is where you'll go to Alibaba.com and search for manufacturers for your product. You can slap your label on it and then go and sell it for Amazon for a lot more money than you buy it from Alibaba. It's estimated about 59% of Amazon sellers are using this business model. This way used to work super well, but because there's so much competition, if you create a boring private label, you'll have other people creating their own listing of that product. If you're just taking any old product and slapping your logo on it and trying to sell it, chances are there's tens, if not hundreds of people trying to do the same, and you'll all compete on Amazon over the same customers. When you look at the numbers, over 85% of sellers on Amazon are either doing private label or wholesale. This way used to work 3 to 5 years ago when Amazon was just first coming on, but it's now getting super saturated. But there's a solution. In my opinion, Amazon FBA is only worth starting in 2023 if you're planning on doing this new way of selling on Amazon that I will share with you right now. To understand this new way, this is how Amazon FBA works. Amazon FBA stands for Fulfilled by Amazon. They handle the hard part of fulfilling and shipping the product to the customer, and all you need to do is get your inventory into the Amazon warehouse and pay their fee. My method of selling on Amazon that is completely unsaturated is by creating a passion product. The question is, what if you can find one product to sell it on your own listing, which means no one else can sell your product. Make it so you don't have any competitors, and the only thing you need to do is send an email to a manufacturer to ship more inventory. This is a way of selling that has all the benefits of private label, but makes it impossible for competitors to copy. The way to do this is to create a passion product. Create your own unique product better than the competition, oftentimes based upon a passion or competitive advantage that you have. There are 2 methods of doing this. This is where you can create a unique product product that's better than the competition. You can do this by either creating a product from scratch. AJ was a bartender who lost his job during COVID, and after going through our program, he came up with a concept of 100 cocktail recipe cards, complete with a video of him making every single cocktail, complete with a QR code and a video of him making every single cocktail, and he's gone on to do over $500,000 in sales every year with this product. This is what Willem was able to do with Rocket Tea, which has gone on to do over $50,000 in sales in its first year. By creating a strong, unique brand around your product, it's going to do a whole lot to lessen the competition. But it takes hard work to start up your business, to create the product and brand. But once you have the product and brand, keeping your business going is easy. You have a machine printing you money in passive income. People are already going to Amazon to buy your product. As we mentioned, Amazon has over 300 million Prime customers. If you want to learn this method of selling on Amazon, I have a link to my free 5-hour course down there in the description where you can learn every step of the journey from finding your product to being successful with your launch. Amazon FBA is an incredible business model that allows anyone, no matter their e-commerce experience, to open an online store and to list products to millions of potential customers. But as in anything, the good comes with some downsides. Let's quickly go over the pros and cons of selling on Amazon. If you're able to tap into the model of a passion product, you can enjoy a whole lot of pros while minimizing the cons that come with selling on Amazon. Starting off with pro number 1 is access to Amazon's loyal customer base. As we mentioned, there's already so many people coming onto Amazon already looking for products. They're handling all the marketing for you. All you have to do is get your product to be there. Amazon also establishes a whole lot of trust. It has that trust factor, that Amazon stamp of approval, and if you're doing Amazon FBA, you have that Prime stamp of approval. It's gonna go a long way for customers knowing they can receive your item within 2 days. Selling on Amazon is also extremely scalable. They can fulfill as many orders as you get as they have infrastructure across the US, so many warehouses, so you will have zero worries on scaling up your operations and can focus on improving your product and just shipping it into the warehouse. Amazon also has great support for their sellers, and you can call and chat in whenever and get the answers that you're looking for. It also has the potential to be passive income. Amazon FBA can take care of many of the time-consuming aspects of e-commerce selling, and your business can bring in cash with less effort. Now, moving on to some of the cons. The biggest one is going to be storage fees. Since you'll be storing items in the Amazon Fulfillment Center, if you're using FBA, you will need to pay storage fees. There are 2 types of storage fees, monthly and long-term. Learning how to manage your inventory correctly can help you avoid costly storage fees and keep these costs down. But we can think about this as an opportunity cost, as it is saving you a lot of time. Think of this as an opportunity cost. You're paying to reduce the amount of time that you have to invest in your business, and for the majority of people, this is going to be a well worth it trade-off. Beyond storage fees, there are also FBA fees. This is for Amazon to store, pick, pack, and ship off your orders. They must charge you a fee. And of course, to fund these ventures, they must charge you a fee. Amazon fees depend on the size and weight of your product. Between FBA fees and referral fees, it's typically 30 to 40% of your product price. Another con is it's easy for customers to return items. Because of Amazon's generous return policy, some sellers may experience high return rates for their products. While it's convenient for customers, it's a hassle for sellers. There's also some rigid requirements that come with selling on Amazon. Unlike other e-commerce platforms, Amazon FBA has strict regulations that mean that sellers may have to jump through some hoops before getting started. This really depends on what type of product you're selling. Are you selling an edgy product or something you feel might be against terms of service? Amazon has a list of their restricted categories that you can go through and check out to make sure that your product is eligible for selling on Amazon. As mentioned before, another big con is the competition nowadays. The downside of Amazon's titanic size is that you will be competing with many sellers for your customers' attention. This means you'll have to stay at the top of your game to stand out, or as we mentioned earlier, go the route creating a passion product, which I highly recommend to avoid the negatives of this con. As mentioned earlier, I want to tell you the 5 reasons why it's too late to start an Amazon business. Number 1 is it's oversaturated. There are so many people selling on Amazon. Number 2 is China. Chinese sellers will copy a lot of American sellers' products and sell them for significantly less money due to their connections and their willingness to make less of a profit. They sometimes even use dirty tactics to get American sellers banned or blacklisted. But the good news is these Chinese sellers only really target boring private label products that don't have a strong brand. This is where building a passion product and a strong brand can really come to help you. The third is the recession. With the stock market crashing, cryptocurrency crashing, there's a lot of uncertainty in the market and some people are being more stingy with their money. The good news is there's still so much room for growth with Amazon that unless you're selling a massive product, you aren't going to notice the waves of recession within your product. This is something you can definitely withstand by jumping on an open market or a growing trend where there's potential for growth even when the economy as a whole is slumping down. The fourth reason is all the costs involved with selling on Amazon. This includes the different Amazon fees, including startup costs, the Amazon FBA fees, the selling fees, and the pick and pack fees. These fees are going to cut into your profit margin. As long as you're aware of these fees from the beginning, you can calculate these into your profit margins and your manufacturing to make sure that you're selling a product that you can sell for a profit. Starting an Amazon business will cost you money, but I will share a secret on how to spend less money. Almost 50% of my students were able to start their Amazon business for $2,500 or less. And if you're selling a unique passion product, you can do a Kickstarter or Indiegogo to raise the money you need. Our student AJ was able to launch his passion product for $0 by doing a Kickstarter that raised all the funds he needed to get his business off the ground. This is only possible with a passion product. Jeremy was also able to launch his passion product with $0 down thanks to running a successful Kickstarter campaign behind his passion product. Now, this is only possible with a passion product, an idea that people can get behind and would not be possible with typical private label. The fifth reason here is it used to be easier. 5 to 7 years ago, it was easy to make money on Amazon, but it has gotten more competitive. Product research and sourcing were easier, and as mentioned, it used to be you can get any product, slap your label on it, and start selling, and you can make a profit. Now with competition, this method is not possible anymore, and you need a real competitive advantage to get up there and really start making money. This again is why I recommend starting a passion product, where you can avoid all of this competition by creating a completely new product. By starting a passion product, you can enter an untapped market, build a valuable brand, and avoid the competition and cyclical nature of Amazon. There's 3 reasons why 99% of people fail on Amazon, and this is the big one: by doing the wrong method. Some people still think they can make money with private label or wholesale, but these methods just don't work anymore. They're outdated. It is a good way to test the waters, but if you want a long-lasting, sustainable, passive income business, create your own unique passion product, something that's better than the competition. The second reason is analysis paralysis. People find the opportunity to sell on Amazon but don't do anything about it. They don't take the first step because they're scared. Successful entrepreneurs make mistakes and then they learn from them. Selling on Amazon is profitable, so it doesn't matter if you do make mistakes. One of our students, Brent, was a helicopter pilot who went on to launch his passion product, Sear Pro. This product is now making over $1 million a year selling on Amazon, and all it took was taking that first step to launch that product, and the results came and spoke for themselves. Every month you wait, you are losing money. The third reason people fail is by not following a formula. By not following a step-by-step formula, there is so much room to get lost along the way. The good news is I have a free 5-hour course that will teach you every step along the way of launching your product on Amazon. There's a link for it right down there in the description. If you want to be in that 1% of people that actually goes on to launch your product, make sure to go check out that course, as I will go over in complete detail how you can launch on Amazon, find your passion product, and be successful with it. Thanks for watching this video. I hope this helped you out, and I will see you guys next time.